Hello friends and welcome to another video. Today, I'm gonna be mixing all of my liquid lipsticks together into one giant mega lipstick. So I've previously mixed my nude solid lipsticks, my foundations, and my eyeshadows. And overall, the results were surprisingly good. So I've returned once again for some bad makeup science in my quest to eventually complete an entire Franken face of makeup. When I looked at the makeup that I had yet to mix, the largest collection by far was my liquid lipsticks. As you guys may know, I'm a little bit of a lipstick fiend, hoarder, and pack rat, and liquid lipsticks are no exception. Now, admittedly, doubling back to lipsticks doesn't help me get there any faster, but I just have so many liquid lipsticks, I just wanted to know what would happen. Okay, let's bring them in. There are the lipsticks, and here are the tools. The whole gang's back together again. Now, when I mixed my nude lipsticks together, I purposely left out the liquid lipsticks because I didn't think that they would mix well with the solid ones, and also because I was pretty sure they would start drying down really quick. In fact, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Now, I've tested a couple of methods, and contrary to what one might think, you can't just syringe the liquid out of there because it doesn't really pool. It kind of like sticks to the sides of the tube, and you can't exactly scrape out the insides with a different tool or anything because you'll probably break the top of the tube, like this little plastic part right here, which is what I did to this one. So here's how I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna use these syringes and scrape a little lipstick from the brush onto the plastic tube portion of these syringes and then squirt them into the receiving tube. If this sounds like a convoluted plan, it is. So let's try it. And if it doesn't work, we'll be filming the Franken highlighter video later tonight. Okay, let's begin. Who shall be our first victim? How about young Kylie? All right, so I'm gonna begin with this one, which is the Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the color Rosy. I'm gonna swatch it first, and then let's see if we can pull this off. All right, let's start trying to scrape it off right here. Now I've got this amount of liquid lipstick up there. I'm gonna use this plunger and then try and squirt it out into here. The amount of lipstick that's gonna come in here is gonna be minuscule, isn't it? Oh, shiznit. All right, here we go. I don't have quite enough to drop it out. I need more. Kylie, damn it, don't you know what I'm trying to do over here? All right, let's see. Oh, shit. Some sprayed out. Oh, did you see that? There's definitely a little log in there. There's also a bit of a squirt. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? There are these two in here that I can just squirt in without doing all the syringe stuff. These are the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquefied Liquid Lipsticks. So maybe I should squirt these in just to get like a base to kind of start working off of. There we go. That's some good content.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was our first good one. All right, heading back to the syringe method. We had a couple of easy peasies, but getting back to whatever the I'm doing over here. We're learning as we go.
You feel like a surgeon?
I hope this isn't what surgeons feel like.
I don't know, it's kind of like a colonoscopy.
Ew!
Oh my God, that worked.
That was something. I think that was mostly the last lipstick that we put in, the Kylie one. I think maybe I should separate the syringes a little bit more by like tone, not by like individual colors, I don't have that many, but like nudes, reds, dark colors, you know, separate them a little more.
We got a lot of these syringes, we might as well use them.
I'm hoping that the skinnier syringe will get us like a little bit more of that good push in. I just blew myself. Damn it, no, I'm taking some lipstick off, no! I am Sisyphus. This is my rock. What the actual F?
But you know what? I'm amazed that anything came out of that syringe.
This may work. It may take hours, but it may work. All right, so I'm designating this syringe as like my purple and blue syringe, and then I'm gonna use these ones as my nude and red, basically. So I'm gonna blow through a couple right now. I've got a lot over here, as you guys can see. One thing I'm happy about is I don't think they're drying in there quite yet, so we've got some time to work.
You look so concentrated.
Do you say constipated?
No, I said concentrated, but yeah, this thing is a little constipated right now.
How many more of these do we have to do?
You have the hoarding problem, and now we're paying the price.
Oh, this is fun. All right, so next I'm gonna do Lip Sense, which is the 18-hour lipstick.
Do you think it's gonna melt the bottle?
Maybe.
Yeah, that is nail polish.
The wand's like really covered already, but the tube is pretty empty. All right, I did something kind of silly. I put 3 similar colors in at the same time into this bigger syringe, just to see if we can't start speeding this up just a little bit. Oh my God, it's stuck at the top. My, doesn't that look appetizing?
It looks like an 80s sci-fi monster.
It kind of looks like a womb to me. It's very placental. I'm hoping that once we mix it all together though, it'll look a bit better, but like this like pre-mixed state isn't awesome. I feel like filling up these medium-sized syringes with a couple of liquid lipsticks in the same color range has really been the key to like get a good squirt out of there. So right now we're at a like pretty slow, but not snail's pace. We're turtles. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's getting stuck. We have very little window left inside with which to see, you know, what's going on in there. So I'm just gonna keep dropping these in. Tyler's making a pizza, so next time you see me, hopefully I'll have pizza.
That's coming.
It's 1:40 a.m. The things we do for science. Where's the pizza?
It's coming.
All right, I'm gonna forge right ahead into some nudes.
We got a lot of these things. Your pizza. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I turned the oven on this time.
Oh my God, Ty, you are a lifesaver. It's hot.
Yeah, it's gonna burn the roof of your mouth.
Worth it. All right, I'm ready for this one. You ready for this one? Oh shit. Fuck. So with the pizza came our first casualty. So I'm gonna use this little stick to pick it up and try and put it back in. I'd say we salvaged that. As I sit here and the hours get later, and by later I mean earlier, I'm struck by how many scents there are in the room right now. All the liquid lipsticks, so many of them smell like vanilla. And then we've also got the pizza going and then crusty going. We've got it all going.
The tube does kind of have like a funky design.
It does look a little bit like a lava lamp if your lava lamp expired.
Looks like a belly button.
Is it an innie or an outie?
Oh, that's a nasty.
All right, I'm about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through. It's hard to tell exactly how much is in there because I've long since not been able to see through the tube on the sides. And like every time I drop more in there, it seems to like bubble up. So I'm almost a little bit worried about it overflowing. But we are so close to the end that I just desperately want to get them all in there. We've got a few metallic ones left, these bronzy, goldy ones. And then I got a couple in there that are like silvery metallics with like a black, a gray, and a white. So we're ending with a bang. This is the grand finale of this fireworks show. I feel like the sun's about to rise.
It definitely is.
Okay, so we are finally on our last batch. I just want to thank everyone who helped me get to this point. You guys, Tyler, Krusty, the pizza. I just want to say a big screw you to my former self who bought all of these.
Yeah, you need to buy less lipsticks.
Can't believe it's finally happening. Oh yes, and it's a weird twisty one to finish it out. All right, here is all of my liquid lipsticks in one bottle. I wonder how many there are. Let's see, 85, 86, 87, 88. We've got 88 liquid lipsticks in here, so I think we should mix this up, put it on my lips, and see how it is. I gotta scrape a little bit on the inside of the bottle. Just gotta get all that stuff on the sides off. I feel like I've mixed up almost as much as I can. There's some on the sides that's still a little stratified and like unmixed, but I actually can't reach it with the wooden stick or with my little wand or anything, a safety pin that I randomly stuck in there. So maybe if I just like shake it up like this, it'll just come out. And it doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. So that means that this is our Franken liquid lipstick, a Franken matte, if it dries matte. I think we should swatch it and see how it looks. I mean, that's a pretty color, because it definitely has some like of those browny nude elements, but it also has some of like the purples that were brought in by the blues, greens, and reds. All right, so it's 4:30 in the morning, so let's try this thing on and see how it looks. It feels very moisturizing, like it feels very light and slippery. It smells almost like nothing, which is very strange because so many vanilla scented things went into it. I mean, the color is nice. I really like the color actually a lot. I only really put about one coat of the stuff on and it seems to be like really opaque from the start. Let me see what happens if I try to cover up my butthole lip, which is, if you guys don't know, what I call the inner waterline of the lip from which lipstick often fades. That's gonna be all over my teeth, isn't it? Okay, so this is what the Franken liquid lipstick looks like right now. I'm gonna go to bed and then tomorrow I'm gonna wear this all day and see how it lasts and how it does. But my first take, besides the fact that it's all over my teeth, is that it looks pretty good and also we finally made it. All right, so it is the next day, just later. It's later, I slept. I'm alive, here we are. And I've done the rest of my makeup, so I am ready to wear our Franken matte for the rest of the day. So as you can see, it's still not like completely mixed. There are like some colors that are just at the edge that I just don't know how to get. They're just gonna live there. Maybe eventually they'll infuse, who knows? All right, let's put it on. Oh wow, I got a lot on my finger. I gotta be careful, I'm wearing a white shirt for a different video. I obviously don't have a lip liner to assist me, so I'm just kind of like going with it. Just the same as yesterday, it's very light on the face, and it does feel kind of slippery. It looks a little wrinkly. It's not super smooth, but you know, I've never been known for having smooth lips. There's something about it that's just like so much formula packed in every swipe. It's not uncomfortable, but it does feel like I, in one swipe, applied like 4 coats of liquid lipstick. The color is by far my favorite part so far. The color is awesome. I'm gonna go out and go on with my day, and we'll check in when and if anything happens with this. Let's go. So I've had the lipstick on for probably like 30 minutes, I would say.
Yes.
And when I had it on late last night or early this morning, one of the two. It felt like it was drying down pretty matte, but actually it's kind of staying in a weird middle ground. When I put my lips together, they're kind of tacky, not sticky, but they're like a little bit like almost dry nail polish. Like right after you get a manicure and it's dangerous. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half and I think the lipstick is still going strong. The thing that confuses me the most about this lipstick is that I don't see any glitter or metallic in there, and I did put some in. So where it went, I'm not sure. But I did get some coffee for a little bit of a smear test. So let's take a sip. I've been waiting. Transferred. I felt it sticking to the cup. I was like, ooh, yep, that's gonna leave a mark. I couldn't really expect for it to be transfer proof after the amount of velvet and satin lipsticks I put in there. Hopefully it doesn't transfer around my face or off of my lips. I'm okay if I ruin other things that aren't my white shirt. Okay, so I think I'm finally done with my coffee, and I think my lipstick is finally done massacring the top. I think you can see maybe a little bit of fading on the bottom, but I would say that with the amount of lipstick that looks like it's on here, this is looking pretty good. Definitely not re-application worthy, but I do see it fading ever so slightly. All right, so it's been about 6 hours since I put the lipstick on. I think I've found some sparkles. We're finally sitting down to dinner, and I'm gonna subject my lipstick to some oily pizza. Yes, yes. First bite in, what happened? Anything? The pizza tastes good.
It looks pretty good.
What? Witchcraft.
This is the second time we've eaten pizza in this video.
I forgot that we ate pizza yesterday. Well,
This morning.
well, like the one true ring, it can only be destroyed from whence it was forged.
You're only halfway done your pizza. Let's see if we actually can destroy it.
Okay, so I'm done with dinner. I ate 4 pieces of pizza in total, and my lipstick is still on. It's definitely not perfect. I think the butthole is finally being exposed, but it is mostly on, and it is somehow not all over my face. It definitely suffered a few blows at the hands of a napkin that I think is gone now, but overall, it's still alive. All right, so it is about 9 hours after I applied this lipstick, and I'm finally ready to go to bed and take it off. I would say that this Franken matte definitely impressed me. After a full day of wearing coffee and pizza, it's definitely like coming off, but it is still mostly on my face, even if it is a little bit worn away and a little bit flaky. The butthole is definitely making an appearance, but it made a late appearance. It did not come early. There are definitely a couple of cons though. Number one being how long it took and how difficult it was to make this thing. Another thing I don't really like about it is how transfery it seems to be. Not like around my face, but obviously like onto cups, onto napkins, and also just like when you kind of just like grab this, if you get any extra formula on your hands, it gets everywhere. But besides those couple of things, I think it's pretty good. Also, I came up with a few color names. Number 1 is Dumbledore's Pajamas. Number 2 is Barney's Pelt. And number 3 is Buffy the Butthole Slayer. The last one has nothing to do with the color. It popped in my head and I thought I would say it out loud. So let me know in the comments below which name you guys like the most. And we'll see. I'm pulling for Buffy the Butthole Slayer, to be honest. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked that video, make sure to smash that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you've already smashed that subscribe button, make sure to also smash that little bell icon in the middle to turn on post notifications so you get a notification every time that I post. Here are my social media handles, and make sure to check out my next beat. I do a lot of daily vlogging and Q&As on there. A big shout out to Holly is Tired for watching. Thanks for watching, Holly is Tired, and I will see you guys next time.